Pistol round starting out here. Got a bit of util for Dweezil. Red, Afghan spawn. He gets a molly as well. Definitely some sort of execute going to come out on the side of energy here. Moving towards that ladder area. Big 5. Quite an aggressive spot towards this lower bomb site. Should get a bit of information. There are 2 players in that bomb site, so should be relatively easily defended. Lighters with the grenade, throws it up, doesn't manage to get connect, holding a very close angle, and now energy set up for the exec. There is a player moving on towards Ivy, so probably going to try pull some sort of rotation or get a late flank going, but at the moment Big 5 wiser to it, and energy getting ready for this exec. They have 2 mollies, 2 smokes. Would suspect we'd see 1 mid and a long silver train, along with mollies at the back of sight, and yeah. Seem to be executing ADM, pulling some fire towards outside. He gets 1, gets 2 on 25 HP. Even this is huge for him, and this puts a lot of pressure on that inside bomb site. Slowy gets that frag, moving instantly towards that bomb site. It's been called, so Lighters playing very defensive. Just going to hold the train lines, make sure nobody gets too deep into the retake of Big 5. But Red holding the flank, gets Tianki 2v4 situation here. Very difficult retake coming in. Slowy gets picked off by Blaze, and beautiful player from Energy Esports. Lighters creeping towards that oil area. No one seems to spot him just yet, though. Should have a good idea there. He was the first player they saw in the site. Takes 1, throws out a smoke, picks up the kit. Will he keep it? He gets flanked by Blaze, and the pistol goes the way of the T side.
Nice. Or energy.
Yes, energy Esports. Thank you. That's why I needed my co-caster. Welcome back.
Coffee, thanks.
Nothing wrong. I'm gonna definitely be getting a coffee after this map. I know. But nevertheless, into the second round we go here.
The second round, yeah.
It seems like a full force by the city side. Yep, and pistol armor. So committing to this, Mr. aggressive outside of main here, pulling up onto the train. But a wild Blaze gets 1. How did he survive? That's insane. But again, reaching outside is Energy Sport. They're overwhelming the side. You're getting picks off. Slowly, unfortunately, forced to use that spot. Gets 1, gets traded out, unfortunately, and it is all left up to Lighters again. And
4v1.
It seems like they do know that he's in this area. He gets a lovely angle there on Dweezil. Smokes it off. He probably wants to just gather that gun. Expects some sort of spam. Gets it easily. And now he's going to make a move. But again, Energy Esports 1 step a little bit ahead. There is a player towards that bathrooms area that could potentially pick him up. Lighter's going to try hold onto this gun, or at least farm exits. But yeah, I mean, what aggression coming out of Energy. They know that the buy is a bit weak on the side of Big 5, and they just commit to the outside take. And yep, they converted here. 2-0.
I like that choice. They're obviously not going to have enough util to do anything besides just nading mid. And if you get past the nades, if they do decide to do that, that's like the only obstacle. They didn't do that. They only had the 2 scouts. And if you're rushing and like swamping outside, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and I think, missed him. They're getting so much info. He was playing really
on
aggressive.
the trains.
Yeah, as he sees, he spots trains, and he gets away with it. I mean, there was a player heaven, 2 on site, and 1 towards Ivy that spotted him, and he still manages to get all that info. So the minute he passes that on to his teammates, they just swarm out of ladder, swarm out of main, and they manage to capitalize on the hold that's happening on outside. Even though it was stacked, they still managed to convert it around quite easily. So nothing invested here in the side of Big 5. They've got just a couple USP pistols, maybe Deagle and I think a 5.7 Lighters with that armor and Mac 10 from the previous round. But yeah, I mean, this map probably one of the harder rounds to do anything with if the T's just play disciplined like they are. I mean, they're not going to come rushing down ladder against an anti-eco. They know that there was 2 scouts last round, so it was invested into by the side of Big 5. So, oh my god, what a shot by Blaze! What a tap!
Nice shot.
Tuckbock sleeping, but no real forced reaction here. Still waiting. It seems to be an outside breach, and yeah, Blaze.
It's forcing a reaction though. Getting that 1 pick is forcing a reaction. We've got Tianki coming up CT side. Slowly pushing for information on inside.
Mr. spots both players in towards. Nice movement there. Spots the player behind bomb train. Calls it Blaze. Converts the frag. They are aware one's in ladder, but he has moved up towards that inside area. But Energy, they are aware of this. So they are again.
Yeah, they're waiting for exits already.
Yeah, and I mean, good call from them. They want to just try and do as much damage as possible. Next round is the buy round. So yeah, I mean, waiting to get some sort of frag here, and I mean, going into the next round, what do you think? What do you think we're going to see here?
Or Energy with 5 staying alive. They got so much extra monies. They could. If I was Energy, I'd do a fast round mid. So Big 5, if they're expecting that, they should go for the mid presence. So I'm going to predict that they're going to get someone to go close, like E-box, maybe into ladder.
Okay.
And hopefully get some mid control. You know, like you bounce a molly into mid to get them out. So if they want to execute, they have to first retake that mid before they execute. So I think we're going to have Big 5 doing some sort of play like that. Not too passive this round is what I'm saying.
Yep, I mean, agreed on it. Slowly was getting a lot of picks off on that with his
Yeah, we got Lighters and Spartan pushing up close. They're going for the ladder control instead of the mid control.
That was a crazy nade there from him. Manages to and picks off a lot of HP off of Raid, you know, who's holding that or has that inside presence. But moving their rotation towards inside, they've got a player in ladder that can rotate quickly if need be. Got some sort of spot on Ivy as well as an aggressive position towards Electric. So should expect this this be executed, and it seems like it's going to be a straight up execute from Energy. They are going to be met with some smoke grenades blocking off that lower ramp, but 4 players on the inside bomb site here, and they don't believe, they're not falling for it. They rotate, get their players back towards outside. That it hasn't been a commitment here from Energy, so it seems like a little bit of a reset here, but let's see what Energy can do.
What Energy wanted to do there was get rid of Big 5's equipment. They have no smokes left, only flashes, so they were just baiting out all the equipment. So now they're going to do their execute, and Big 5's going to have less to work with to retake and all that. So
Yeah,
that was beautiful play.
And they try to.
Their goal wasn't to do anything but get all the util out.
And yeah, reach. Big soft, the first player is deep into the bomb site. The rotations are happening. And lovely stuff from ADM. He's ripping apart the entries here. Again, Blaze holding the flank, capitalizes on that. Raid gets traded out by Tianki, but it's a 4v2 situation on the inside bomb site. ADM
nice
gets traded out. Instantly moves into his position though, missed him. Converts the round here, 4-0 to Energy Esports. That was a lovely play from them. They forced the rotations inside, managed to have some sort of util left, to, you know, acted like they were going to go back outside, or that inside push was a fake, and they managed to catch off Lighters at the bottom of the bomb site as they enter. Beautiful burst play there. No real answer from the CT side, and yeah, I mean, again, pushed on to the eco savior.
Yeah. What Energy did there is the textbook play what you should do if you think the other team's got a lot of util. You bait it out and make it be not useful. So like make noise rush in some way so they throw their nade. So when you decide to execute, they can't flash you to stop you. They can't nade the ramp coming down for you to actually execute. Nice pick by Mr.
Yep, he's playing anti-flash with some support there, and does get traded out there. And it's a very strange smoke that his teammate threw there towards inside, kind of blocked off his support, and yeah, put him in a bit of a tough position. Lighters holding on top of Silver Trade here, doesn't manage to get anything done, but yeah, inside control again garnered by Energy Esports. They really do tend to favor this inside bomb site so far, and yeah, I mean, rotations are coming in thin from side.
They have a 1-1-3 setup, so one's looking Ivy, one holding mid, and then the other 3 are towards inside.
Hold the phone here. This is
wow.
This is a very ooh, and he gets traded out. Now it's a Blaze. Should have this round ultimately. It's a very tough hold here. Yeah, Takbok going ham there, and Blaze throws the flash, doesn't get the frag, and now this is all she wrote. Blaze still playing this so well here. Should wait it out. Takes the gamble, spams him through the wood, and yeah, another round for Sazavin.
Yeah, but Takbok for almost bringing that round back. I was talking like the round was over, and then 3 huge kills by him to almost bring it back.
Yeah,
but check out Blaze here, sitting with 10k money, 10k kills, no deaths.
Yep, the previous Big 5 player definitely showing up here against his former teammates, and yeah, well, that's what we're here for, right? Yeah, storylines. So yeah, again, some inside control being taken here from. Oh, not really actually.
No,
just the player holding outside of ladder, yeah. And but again, Lighters holding that inside bomb side all alone.
Yeah, and they got 0 inside control, but they've trained Big 5 to expect them to be here, so they can kind of get away with this because they've been doing the 1-1-3 so many rounds that Lighters here probably won't push for information because he's like, it's probably 3 guys waiting for me up this way.
Yeah, definitely not alone.
And it's worked out. It's a risky play what they're doing, but it's worked in the order of the rounds that they did it.
Lovely grenade there from Takbok. pushing outside our Energy Esports. The split is stopped dead in his tracks. Slow, he's still in a very aggressive position with the orb. He converts the frag, that's why he does it. He doesn't get traded out though, and plays spotted by Electric. He gets picked off, and there we go.
It's a complete shutdown.
Yeah, complete shutdown there. And I mean, just going to what we were saying in the beginning of the round there, I think, you know, Light is not made uncomfortable at all. He's holding that bomb site all by himself. And besides that flash at the start of the round, you know, he doesn't need to go for that aggressive peak because they have been leaning towards it. But if nothing really comes after that, you know, he's more than happy to hold it and to play retake if necessary. And the guys outside get their job done. So, yeah, first round for Big 5 there.
Yeah.
And,
well, what I was talking about there was Energy pretty much training Big 5 to think that they always have the 3 inside on their default.
Yeah.
So it stops Lighters from making an information play. Let me push up here. Oh shit! Because if he does push up, he'll say, "Oh, they're all outside," but he can't.
Agreed.
So they could do the all outside execute with less.
Unfortunately, just extremely aggressive peaks and positioning towards us. Yeah, no, it's they see Big 5 seem to have a very big focus on that middle main. They're not letting the T's have it, you know, for free. There's 1 or 2 players there. They're gonna get flashed off or gonna get flashed and picked. So yeah, gonna need to do something about that middle control. Is Energy Esports, but again at a man disadvantage here, 4v5 and a minute left on the clock. System setting up towards outside middle here. Slow walkout happening towards Ivy. No real contention from Big 5. Tian just gonna be spotting, and as soon as he does spot a player, I imagine he'll fall back, communicate to his teammates. But Blaze just peeking, does manage to get the kill, gets stinked in the process though. Dweezil gonna hold the crossfire tuckball, aware people are gonna be breaching him from the flank, and now
check where slow he is. Check where slow he is. He's right where the bomb is and where Muslim is.
Ooh. But that's a huge amount of control there, slowly.
Yeah. But with Dweezil's coming behind Tuckblock, they've pretty much savaging Tuckblock in outside, yeah. They smoked off Blaze, so it's not really a savage. Tuckblock picking off Dweezil, who was behind him. Blaze outside.
Finally coming out.
That's so late.
Yep, no space.
Just slowly being there, causing that fight, makes it so he can't beeline for the site if he did decide to go sooner. And slowly, he's getting that first pick as CT with the AWP quite often on the last map and this map, and deciding to push mid there was a very ballsy play, but that's a round winning play.
But they're giving him all the freedom in the world. He literally runs there with his AWP, and he's not getting, and there's no flash at the beginning of the round or anything. So he's got that you know, positioning at the start of the round.
Yeah, I was thinking after being shut, sorry to interrupt you, to be shut down outside so many times, maybe it's time to go back inside. They're going down ladder this round.
They are going down ladder this round, and it seems like they seem to walk through that molly very rough for Energy Esports, bursting onto the bomb site here. Bomb is still quite a distance away and alone left, and clean swim up there.
What's the call inside, boys?
Pretty much. I mean, they haven't had any success. I don't think they've planted the bomb outside.
No, Slowy and Tuckblock have been. That's outside their house. You know, they're holding it down. And they're playing it with a lot of confidence now. They're not scared to try and get as close as they can.
But let's see what the gun round brings for us here. Seems like a standard spread coming out of the tees. But what's interesting is we do have an aggressive B. We do have an aggressive BP coming out of Lighters. Nice. He does get traded out he gets picked off by Raid, and that's going to have a huge impact on the round. You can see that all the rotations happening here. Not committing.
They had Slowy here already, so that's why Lighters could make that info play, because Slowy was here for backup. He's already at top, but Raid is expecting this.
Agreed, and unfortunately, Lighters, they're getting picked off the previous 2 rounds. It was completely open for him to pull, but yeah, Slowy gets picked off by Raid, and this is a 3v5 situation. Yeah, traded out a spot. Tian manages to do the work there, and we should see. I think they're going to commit to the inside breach here. You can see the rotation coming from outside. Tuckbox got a lot of work to do. Can he hold it down? He's got a nice angle here at the back of bomb. No one's aware of it yet. He gets picked off by Raid, and this is now a 1v3 situation here for Tianki, and this is a tall order to ask of him, and he's moving towards that ramp inside. Gets the first rank.
2 kills for Tianki, yeah.
Yeah, and the last player is close to
third
gives away his position.
Of the round.
Third of the round,
he knows where ADM is.
Yeah, he does, and he should, he's in a nice position here, he's going to tap the bomb. Nothing really committed yet, ADM, here's the footsteps, but he gets peeked by Tanky. What an insane round by the man. 3v1 retake, I said it was a lot to do it, but he manages to come up with the round and give the Big Five a chance here.
Insane round by 2 players there. Raid with the 3 kills to open the round up. And then Tianki on the CT
to close
to bring it back
down. Yeah.
It was about who gets the 4 kill. Raid only got 3.
Not
Tianki
good enough
got the 4
today,
and they won. Yeah,
my friend. But yeah, moving into this round now. Energy now forced onto pistols. Deagles head armor on a few. Dweezil obviously sacrificing that head armor so that he can get the AWP up next round and challenge those. But quick, fast outside presence here coming out of Ian. Already outside of middle. Back of Silver 2. They got 2 players outside of Ivy, which are getting pulled by the alternative players. Boosted, get spotted as well. They know that there's 2 players towards Ivy. The numbers have been called. All I know is that Lighters must be feeling confident inside. I think, beautiful shot there from Slowy. Just takes the gamble that the player is still there. Is still aware that another one's there. Lighter, again, holds the inside bomb side push. And this is starting to fall apart on this save round.
They're favoring the 2 going Ivy almost every round. Where only one of them got passed actually out of Ivy. So I wonder what's the next idea here for Energy, because what they're doing now is being shut down, but they have had success with other things which they haven't tried to do again. Do they go back to that, or they're going to still try to?
I think it's going to come down to. I think they need to try to get that AWP, a little bit of activity. Try get a pick at the start of the round here.
Shut down
save. Yeah, agreed. And he has Dweezil. It looks like he's got the spawn. He's going to go for the shot here. What happens in this round here? He does seem to be moving towards middle. He is mollied down. Has to fall back. Yep, both flashed off their respective angles.
Good teamwork, you know. Tuck both flashing for Slowy and Dweezil flashing for Mistum there. I mean, other way around. Mistum flashing for Dweezil.
Yep, and inside control is Garner. They're flashing past that lower ramp, so Lighter's going to feel a little bit uncomfy there. Obviously, being flashed at that angle. Doesn't know how many players are inside. Slowy with a crazy sort of aggression here, and Mr. Burning doesn't get killed. That's a lifeline he's been given there. Slowy again, very aggressive in that mid area. They have absolutely no control there, and this is making this incredibly difficult for them to play. I mean, now comes the inside hit. He's forcing it. Lighters holding down inside. Doesn't spot anything just yet. Does get picked off. What a burst there from ADM. 2 HP. Manages to get the bomb down. Yeah, he does. 3v5. Very big, quite wild aggression there coming out of Mr. But makes the retake at least slightly a little more doable. But 2 players hiding very, very passively on the side. Dweezil at the top with the AWP, but he's got no vision. He's been smoked off, but delaying the push is Big Five. Haven't committed just yet. Tuckbok gets a frag, moving towards the back of the bomb side. He picks off the play at Silver. Tianki holding it down. Lovely stuff from Tianki again. But Tuckbok gets picked off, but the bomb is down, been diffused, and Dweezil now just holds onto that AWP, takes him to that next round. But beautiful, patient retake coming out of Big Five there.
Yeah, and this is the difference. What happens if the CTs have that equipment to retake with? It's a whole nother story and makes it a lot harder to try hold them off as a terrorist.
Tactical timeout here coming out of Energy Esports, and I expect them to talk about the fact that they've just had no success or no control in that middle main area. I mean, they've barely got anyone to Ulof. They've had no one punishing that sort of aggression by going fast ladder, and they seem to just be sticking with their 2 players holding inside and comfortable with losing that middle, and it seems to have been costing them.
It's a 2-1-2 setup they got. So 2 RV, the 1 in mid, and 2 inside. Quite a lot of the rounds, not always, but
yeah, but most of the time, right? And I mean that inside presence is
the
not
issue
really
is
being met. Sorry,
it's Slowy in mid.
That's the problem, and the thing is he's not. The only support he's got is from his teammates that are at a distance, busy flashing for him or throwing some sort of util. But if they can get him at the beginning of the round or just at least burst out of either ladder or mid main, that player's all by himself there. I mean, he's literally standing on top of the train, just chucking volleys at guys that are hiding behind corners and not getting punished for it.
And he's open up on that train as well.
Agreed. So if you have spacing and trading and a little bit of a push, you could
2 of you step. He kills 1, worst case, and you get the trade.
Yep.
But yeah, it's all easier said than done. That's what it comes down to. And sometimes someone has to just man up and be like, okay, I'm gonna pick Slowy here, guys. Someone flash me, I'm picking Slowy. We've got to getting the pick inside, where Raid has been getting that inside control quite a lot. Spartan picking him off. ADM trying to get it back, but he's a bit late there. Big Five already rotated back to safer angles because they know they have the numbers now. We still have the 2 RV by Ian again. But this, oh, nice pick by Dweezil.
They love these boosts, man. Managed to pick off Slowly, not expecting that angle. Probably preparing for the boost angle, to be honest. And nicely, well, at least the frag goes their way. So now it's a 4v4. And we all know that puts a lot of pressure on the CT side and spreads the defense thin, especially on.
But it's Slowy mid who's gone now. We said what happens when Slowy's dead. It's.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can have some sort of success on this outside bomb side. Dweezil setting up for a flash to make this breach happen. Light is holding inside all on his own here. You can see they've had to fall all the way off Ivy, not too confident on this angle. Blaze should be expected to come from this area. Spartan holding the flank with that AWP. Dweezil stepping out now. Beautiful timing, manages to pick off Tanky, and this is their opportunity down to take outside. Missed him pulling out of that main. Beautiful stuff from Dweezil. And this is what I was saying. You know, before he picked up this AWP, he wasn't faring too well for the half. But here we go. He's opened up the side completely, where they've had a little success before this, and gets the bomb down. And this is going to put a lot of pressure on Spartan, and who should actually end up saving this AWP.
Oh, he definitely will try. It looks like Blaze is on the hunt to try to get him. But I think it will only be Blaze hunting for him, so there's a good chance he can save if he just kills Blaze. But going into the next round, the money's still good on Big Five. The money's not great on energy. Like, this was a very important round for them to win going into the rest of this match now.
Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, speaking to your point that you made just prior to this, that they probably not going to commit too many hunters towards this Spartan players because they've got such a weakened economy. But Spartan managed to elude through the smoke there, gets off by Blaze though. Obviously aware. No, but yeah, the 6-6 tie 9 rounds, 6-6 towards.
I'm stressing about the CTs. I'm happy if I'm T's when it's 6-6. I don't know about you.
I think at this point it's been quite a evenly matched game. So I think either team wouldn't be really that phased as long as they got enough rounds to work with on the other side. But I mean, at this point, you're not too bleak if you are the CTs. But she has the fast middle that I was talking about. Now they're breaching fast out of this outside. This is a change of pace, but defensive positions are being held here by Big Five. Slowly not towards that middle area for once. Gonna be he gets spotted by Dweezil, gets taken out, doesn't commit to the flash, well, to the peak at least. Spartan in a very, very difficult situation, doesn't get traded out here by Blaze. Manages to keep that control outside. 4-4 as energy gravitates towards this inside bomb side. Light is playing very, very close.
Spartan with 2.
Changing this round up. Raid picks off Lighters with the casual walk on outside, and he's got this entire bomb site. It's now 3 players that are pushed into this Zig connect area, and Takro is coming out fast and furiously. Manages to get the pick there, unfortunate for Raid, and now the bomb is going down. ADM and missed him to hold this down. 2 players on the side of Big Five, really, really low, so definitely doable. It's just a matter of whether or not they can go, and he manages to molly him off the bomb side there. Doesn't capitalize on the frag, and pressure being put on ADM. He gets mollied out again. They are, but he gets traded out, and now it's 2v1. Yep, 2 for missed him. Unfortunately gets spotted from the top of the train there. Beautiful stuff. Lovely retake there from Big Five, very, very close. I mean, both 2 players really, really low there. But ADM has to plant the bomb, gets the molly thrown out, manages to escape, gets behind Silver Train, gets mollied out again. So a lot of spare util on the side of Big Five there to make this retake work, and puts pressure onto the economy of Ian. But they've got a buy here. They've got some cash left over in the bank. Dweezil's got that AWP up, so not too, not feeling it too much here at the moment. But yeah, I mean, this buy round is quite a big one to determine who will really take the lead in this half. And yeah, it seems energy spreading out, very, very passive default. They've
very passive.
Walking towards that inside area, not committing too much there. Lighters gets the nade off, not as effective as you would like, but yeah, Raid got that control, he's got that presence, forced this rotation towards this inside bomb site, but energy very,
and it looks
very
like
passive.
They want to go inside.
This looks like a
they're
fake,
gonna go inside.
This looks like a fake, pulling the rotation there out of Z, but nothing commits just yet. Lighters on his own again in this inside bomb site, putting a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but a lot of information gathered here from the CT, so they should kind of get a feeling soon that this B hit is going to happen. Lighters again choosing to play Very, very close angles here as the burst is looking to happen through this.
It's a 5-man smash.
Yep.
B.
This is a proper exec coming out of energy. Missed him, gets
Nice.
an opening frag. Lighters gets 2 in. Oh, the beautiful spot.
Nice.
Sport Flash catches the 3rd. This is great stuff from the veteran. He's holding out the bomb side. The bomb is down. Getting spammed through the smoke from Tuckborg. And this leaves Dweezil in a 1v4 situation here with or huge amount of work to do, and the bomb isn't even down yet. It's stuck on the site there. Dweezil gets spotted out. He's going to have to try and make some sort of run for it here. He's spotting the ramp and seems to want to get out of that AWP now.
Yeah, definitely it's save time for Dweezil, I think. So the idea was to fake outside with all the smokes. With the execute, they haven't actually done outside yet, I don't think. Like a smoke execute then smash outside. They haven't really done that.
No, they haven't
And
been able
then
to
go
because they don't have
inside.
that middle. They don't have that middle mate. But
Yeah.
that being said, yeah, they.
So
they,
the whole point I'm trying to get to it will be a lot harder to sell the cities. Even though the cities stay there for quite a long time, it will be a lot harder to sell them on a fake that you've never done. You've never done that execute, so when they see the smokes, you know, they're not scared like, oh shit, here comes this execute, you know.
Yeah, agreed. And I also
And
feel like
Lycus was right there listening for the information. Huge round for him. Getting those 3 picks was everything.
massive. Yeah, and
Yeah.
massive support there. Bait from the first teammate that got picked off at Connector, and then he manages to line them all up. But yeah, I mean, A6 here, final round of the half. Energy again, very passive, passive default here. Lighter's getting a wealth of information again on that inside. That nade has been doing so much work this whole game. Sometimes miss, but it's, I mean, that's a ton of damage that he's pulling out on that play every single time, and it's pretty much gathering
Free
it.
50.
Yeah, free 50 and free inside control, because that guy's scared, man. He wants to just run away now. But yeah, big 5. Not really pushed back off any sort of position here, really.
Okay, it looks like they're doing the smokes for outside, and now they're actually going to use it. But they're already outside. Out ladder, we've got ADM and Raid.
Yeah, they're holding a strong presence here.
In Sandwich.
Spartan gets the pick, but Ray here, full trade's coming on slow. He manages to get another frag. Dweezil holding that angle, and now it's a 3v3. ADM is the way of the play, holding their kills off Spartan. It's a 2v3 situation. ADM in a huge lurking position here, but they do seem to be aware of it. Wow, incredible pick off there. I mean, they knew it was coming, but the timing just didn't work out.
No, Blaze playing it safe as well. They're just playing it safe now that is.
Yeah, Lighters on the side.
Lighters make a move and then punish him.
Did he get spotted by Blazer? I don't think so. And he's just playing it really patient on the bomb site here at the moment.
Yeah, the terrorists are doing what you're meant to do. Let Lighters make a move and reply.
And they do. And this
just
close out the half here. Yeah, 8-7 to the side of Big 5. They had a great recovery here and managed to get a few rounds. They were 5-0 down, so I think they're going to be definitely happy with the 8-7 half here. Again, putting a lot of pressure on this pistol round, because whoever does take it gets to those double digits most likely, a little bit before, and can start mounting the pressure. And if I'm in that situation, like you pointed out earlier, as a CT, that would be ideal. But yeah, pistol round on the way here. We've got the smoke flash coming out of Slowy as per normal. He's the man with the plan to support his team into the site. A lot of players heading towards ladder, it seems. Yeah, seems like they've changed their course a bit. Lighters getting really aggressive here towards that ladder.
Slowy just making noise outside for them while they walk inside. And Lighters down the ladder to fake like they actually were outside.
That was a crazy shot there from Blaze. Gets one, but he's still stuck towards that outside. Spartan with a crazy entry frag. A third one in the head as well, just to show off. And he steps to. Oh, he gets picked off there. ADM punishing the aggression from Spartan. 2v2 now. He's going to kick himself, I'm sure, after that. Beautiful shot coming out of Missed him. Suddenly this is very doable. They know that Tuckborg is on the site now, and they're going to start pressuring him here. Missed him. ADM spotting from a distance. Missed him, putting that pressure on. Not really, but Tuckborg challenging, tries to get he's isolating those jewels, but unfortunately the distance they're not going in his favor. But at least they got the bomb plant down, and but yeah, lovely stuff from ADM there, picking off the hyper aggression coming out of some of the Big 5 players.
And Blaze with that pick, because he saw everyone, you got to pick and called numbers. Hey guys,
Did
there's
you
a lot coming
see
inside.
that he got like some random guy there at the back while he was running away? It wasn't even like, I don't think it was the guy he was shooting at.
He
Some
saw
poor
a lot of
support
them
player.
there, that's
Yeah,
what
he
matters.
did. No, he did, and he made the calls, and the adjust managed to get the round.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really being invested by the side of Big Five. They obviously want to go for that full money buy next round, so seems like they are moving numbers towards inside here. Fast ladder coming out of lighters, slowly holding that B push. Nothing really happening just yet. We see a similar setup from the CTs that are just spotting that close angle, but this looks like it's going to be a walk burst onto the B bomb site. There we go. Lighters has been picked up outside the
Well
face.
timed smoke there.
Yeah, and now walking on to this inside bomb site. Tuckwalk looking to find a ranged eagle shot. He spots one in ADM, but Blaze gets the first frag down the ramp. Tuckwalk looking for a kill here. And they get mollied out. This is choking the terrorists a little bit here. They don't have much to work with. Again, a solid defense coming out of energy here, not faltering at all. It's still 3-2 and ready for anything. But beautiful shot there from ADM, catches off Tuckwalk, and this leaves the players of Big Five walking towards that ladder area. Gonna try get something out of this round.
Yeah, 2v5, but they have Deagle, so it just takes couple headshots and the rounds changed.
Yeah.
So
they do a little double man drop down ladder here.
It's all about getting this first pick coming out ladder. That's what's going to dictate everything.
Tian with the wide step doesn't manage to secure anything. He shoots the spot so the team knows he's there.
Nice.
Closes the round. So 9-8 in the favor of Energy Esports. They take the lead once again in this game, and here comes the buy out of Big Five. We've got a little bit of weakened guns here from the side of Energy with Dweezil on that scout, and 2 pharmacists on Raid and ADM. A lot of a sewing machine of Blaze. So it seems like a little bit of a, I would say, greedy purchase here, but that's up to Big Five to punish. They let's see what they can do here. This full AK buy.
They should be aggro with the SMG at least. And let's see what Big Five does. This is a big round for them, I think.
Nice control. Oh, Spartan with the entry frag. That was huge from him. Manages to
traded, yeah. That was a nice setup they had on the inside to stop that, gaining ground of inside where you push the top ramp here. A nice double setup. And it's a good range for that SMG. So good choices there. But now they left in a 3v4. Terra's still with
Raid
gets
the
picking up a kill inside.
Yep. Balancing out the odds here, 3v3, and Lighters.
Look at Lighters, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful site entry there. He's got the bomb sites, he's calling the teammates over. Bomb will go down here, so it seems to be a retake scenario.
No, he didn't see him.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
There's a guy at the back of Ivy going towards old trains, and one coming out CT, out Zig from the CTs.
Yeah, but
the
very
T's have a
passive.
perfect setup there.
Yep,
like
they do.
Everyone's watching their angles.
There we go.
Nice
Tanky
pick.
gets the pick, and now Lighters scored him. Perfect stuff there coming out of them. Good read of the game, and they managed to bite right back. And yeah, I mean, Energy do actually not have much. They really bought into that round with the utility that they had, and they seem to be forcing. Missed some purchases, forces the rest of the team to buy. One farmhouse, 2 scouts coming out here, and this is an all-in purchase.
They don't want
to
give them momentum. They want to try to stop Big Five before they feel like they've been run over.
Yeah.
So maybe emotional buy, you could say.
Seems to be. It seemed like it was very.
But they got everything pretty much. Only one guy got nade, so it's not too bad. Most of the nades have been thrown. Only the smokes left for the CTs, pretty much. Besides 2 flashes and 1.
Yeah, and Tuckwalk doing a lot of work there, throwing that grenade in the ladder room area. Again, look at Big Five compared to Energy. I mean, they've got this middle main control. This leaves them with some options, but ADM scouting away. Does smoke
but
off.
They got raid and ladder here as well.
Big Five spot. Yeah, he's moved out. He gets the pick on the side. This is gonna force a lot of trouble.
Check Dweezil though. Dweezil's got info here. He's gonna see Lighters.
Yeah, he will. He does. He picks them off. That's insane stuff. Gets traded out by Slowy though, so they know the numbers are there. Committing to inside.
It's a crazy round.
To be a mistake because the bomb is down now. He's pushed down the ramp, and Spartan is at the back of the bomb site. Obviously calling his teammates to come inside, but he's left with CT pass.
But missed him? Yeah.
Missed him. They should expect him here. Oh, Tuckbook overjumps the angle there and He's got the bomb inside. He gets Spartan as well. This is falling apart here for Big Five. Mr. holding inside. Trade peaks with Raid, and that's brilliant stuff. What a hold from them, and that's what the problem is when you land up getting some sort of positional advantage, and you're calling your teammates through, but somehow a CT sneaks past you, and suddenly the round goes really
you got to make it
really
clear
quick.
if you make a play like that. I haven't checked here. I haven't looked here. Just so they come out with their guns instead of bomber out and all that. But that was like a very good position by Mr. where he was. Even though the guy ran past, he probably called, "Hey, this guy's past me. Watch out!" Calling for the CTs.
And that forces Big Five here onto a eco round here with their with pistols. They've not committed much into this round at all. Got head armor and some deagles, but they seem to be moving quickly towards this inside bomb site. But again, not committing too much to it. Seems like Energy have slowed this down, and yeah, I mean Big Five gathering around that area, but they've already got
in between the sites.
And there's a big presence of outside from Energy, so they know that this is coming. They've stacked numbers towards
Check where
it, but
Dweezil is.
this is a burst on outside here. Missed him, getting some shutting it down.
Dweezil had the mid control. As we've been saying, it's been a game of this mid control. Dweezil has a CT in the mid control. They can only come out down ladder. If they try and go back through Ivy, he's going to hear them running.
Agreed, especially at that point in the round, and nice stuff coming out of Energy Esports here, 11-9, but this is the buy round. Big Five, full of util, full of AK-47s, but again on this T side half, no AWP available to Slowy just yet. Obviously the sequence of rounds not really allowing him to do so, but will that have a big effect? No AWP on the side of the CTs either, still
with double Ivy versus Ivy here.
Yeah, and Dweezil in a really tough position here, throws out the volley, able to stop. He's in a really tough position. They should spam more here, but
both CT and team were trying to go for a quick RB play there. 2v2, both got flashed off and just aborted plan.
And now it is instead of Tiaki getting tagged through the smoke there on Dweezil, but it seems like
I'd say this favors the terrorists because they get in the CTs to use a lot of util. Even though no one died, they got them to use more like util,
Agreed, and Dweezil had to empty his pockets just to stay alive. They're not even to forfeit any sort of control or get any extra information. But Spartan gets a pick off inside. Lighters gets all that main control. Mr. does trade him out though, and suddenly we have Big Five falling back from that inside pick, and it does seem to be pushing a rotation. And Slowy with a lovely pick, they
had to fall back because of the bomb. I think I don't know if anyone was going to run all the way from Ivy to get the bomb to take it inside, so they just. After Slow got the pick outside, they say, oh, well, you guys might as well come here.
Yeah, may as well commit. Tiaki spots the play, missed him behind the bomb side, knows that the play's on stairs as well in ADM. So Tiaki in a great position. Beautiful stuff.
They hadn't seen ADM yet, so that was very safe of Spartan, and I don't see who was with him. I think Tianki to not just run, get the bomb, and run towards the site. They hadn't seen that last guy, so they said, whoa, let's take it slow, play it safe. I'm not gonna throw the round.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Definitely when you're in that sort of position around, no need to panic. But another full buy.
I was judging at first. I was like, why is he walking? But yeah, so I can see what they can't.
Let's see what happens here. It seems like an even spread here for the CTs here. Not doing anything together on this pistol round. Just Deagles in a dream at the moment. And yeah, it's gonna have to be met with.
First default, Deagle and a Dream can work, it's 1v1 fights.
Yeah, if you take a couple solo individual duels, not like that one though. Tuckbook holding the ladder, catches ADM off, 4v3 situation, and the wrap outside starts to begin raid. Gets spotted out by Spartan. Beautiful shot there. Gets flashed off the angle though. Dweezil missed him, covers him beautifully. Dweezil with another crazy shot. This is Deagle in the Dream coming through here. Tuckbook trades out of ladder. Raid still in this electric position, not getting pushed off. Tuckbook alone in the ladder, gets flashed. Nothing just yet, but bomb stuck outside. Is this a full Deagle round win here? We talked about the Dream, but it's very soon in reality. Tuckbook is stuck here. Gets raid, lovely peek there, but should still be quite comfortable in this position. Missed him holding the bomb. Tuckbook got to wait for the smoke to dissipate so that he can take these long range 1v1 duels, but this is a lot of pressure on Tuckbook and a lot on the line here for Energy. If they can reset
but it's
5
Tuckies, boy.
Takes the peek of missed him. Dweezil able to sideline him, and
we shouldn't have jinxed him, eh?
No, I don't think so. We already jinxed jinxed the team earlier with calling it a Dream, and Energy with a surprise round there. That's going to have a huge impact.
I was thinking maybe they could happen because with the Deagles, the best, what you want the other team to do is do a default. So you have these 1v1 fights where you can hopefully hit a headshot. If you're missing, you're not being traded out.
Headshot on A, headshot on B, headshot in middle, and suddenly it's a
Yeah.
disaster for the other team. Agreed.
Obviously, the
Jack.
other team doesn't know that they're doing that, so you can't. Okay, they got 5.
And fast.
Nice.
Big 5, fast outside breach here, but it's traded out, contained pretty well. Raid, got a molly, still uses it effectively here towards Sandwich, spots a player, run towards Ivy, now they know the wrap is on. Another player spotted, so there's a lot of information here on the CT side. Raid holding down that bomb site, gets mollied out though. ADM, passive in him, he makes it work. What a beautiful sequence there from ADM. Can he find the last player? Spamming him through the wall, does manage to pick him off his tuck box, so 2v1 again here for him. He's got to do a lot of work to save Big 5 here. Blaze slowly wrapping. He knows that Tuckbox is antsy on his box side.
Yeah, Tuckbox looking for Dweezil. He knows he plays Ivy, and Dweezil decided to push all the way Ivy. So that's what Tuckbox has been looking. He's like, wondering where is this guy? Push all the way.
And Blaze rotates and covers the angle as well. So beautiful play there. And like you said, I mean, small things like that. Dweezil walking all the way around. Even if Tuckbox does manage to have some sort of success and gets that player, you know, Dweezil's in a lovely position to hold it down. So beautiful stuff there from Energy Esports, and most notably ADM. He's just clinical in that heaven position, not expecting it because they obviously got a lot of picks. Got a lot of picks outside, so I think they kind of felt that the site was taken in theirs, and suddenly quickly changes things. Does ADM flash
looks like we're going fast inside? Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like
that was great by ADM last round because the city's lost 2 players, and then ADM came back.
Blaze does manage to do a lot of damage there right at the end with that molly spread, and it shuts down the inside push, and Raid clears it up. 14-10. Energy Esports take that anti-eco quite convincingly, and Big 5, what are they going to respond with here?
Yeah, they were just trying to get the bomb down. They wanted to rush through the molly, but someone got bullet tagged. So, you know, a bit of traffic jam, and then accidents happen in traffic jams, dude. And that's what you saw happen there.
It's the slowest.
It looks like we got a fast outside execute.
Yep, fast. They had some
3 coming out mid.
Oh, and Saki's slowing down in the molly. He's getting burnt to a crisp there. Does get picked off by Mr. Manages to catch the second one off this angle and manages to hide away. Waiting for some support. ADM picks off slowly. Tuckbox trades him out though. Missed him. Still in this aggressive position. Tuckbox unaware. Gets picked off. And now Spartan 1v4. Suddenly things. Dweezil already pushed inside. He's going to come out of ladder shortly, and gets picked off though. Spartan gets the shot, and that actually opens up the entire inside bomb site. Not that it matters though. This bomb is stuck firmly outside, and Spartan
he's got
to
time.
Reposition. He does, but he needs to make quick work of it. And I think soon Energy will be wiser to it and know that they've left that kind of that flank open with Dweezil going down there. But
the more time that goes, the more possibilities where Spartan could be.
Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't really run there either because they have an aggressive ladder hold, so they would have hurt him. So it feels like his options are extremely limited. But slowly
good choice to go CT. Yeah. But missed him pushing Ivy. It's risky plus a good play because he's eliminating spots that Spartan could have gone. So now he couldn't have gone up the ladder back towards mid or Ivy because missed him pushed and can see that. So they kind of know it. You can see how Blaze is 180 to look behind him. And Raiders just to make sure if he just held inside for this whole time. Because some folks do that. They'll just wait too long and then go back where they were.
Yeah, and then I mean,
but Spartan's almost by the bomb here.
Yeah,
and if he catches Blaze,
that's the thing. They know that he is close near the bomb site, and perfectly too many people, too many angles, and 15-10 to the way of Energy Esports here. Big 5 with no real answer here for the CT side of Energy Esports. Only 2 rounds won, and I mean it's looking like a very strong CT side here for Energy Esports. But a broken buyer coming out of Big 5 all in last round. It's match point or map point for Energy rather. But again, really pushing for this fast outside here, not coming
and the 2 Ivy. This is very popular it seems.
Yeah, and 3 players towards inside Spartan. Been heard and spotted by the CTs here with their aggressive little setup here. Blaze, Raid playing anti-flash. Spartan going to start moving move to control, but Orpa is watching the top angle, takes a shot at him, pushes him off, and Blaze retreats back towards that outside bomb site. So standard hold here from Big 5. Nothing committed too much, but so much util left on the CTs. They haven't been baited at all.
That was an interesting choice by Energy to make a play like stack 3 inside. They're already ahead. Like what they're doing normally is winning the round. Might as well do that.
Yeah, but Outside
doesn't-
hit comes, traded out by, Lightus gets the frag on Mr. Blaze, another frag, and we've got trades going either way here. Blaze, another pick.
Tianki's nowhere on the map.
This is 2v4 here, and a very,
It's
very...
1v4 for now. Okay, Tianki's in there.
Nah, he's in there now. He's in there now. Let's see if he can make up for it as he moves towards Sandwich and Olaf. He does come out, gets...
Nice.
Oh God, Slowly with the double frag.
Nice.
Gets in between the enemy lines here. Tianki knows that he just needs to cover his back, and they can expect one coming from inside. Where's that coming from? Tianki looks the right way, gets the frag. Suddenly this round has gone the way of Big 5. Dweezil in a very, very tough position here. Gets flashed off slightly from the side. Slowy doesn't spot him just yet, and Dweezil wrapping around the bomb side. Tianki also playing very, very defensive here. Dweezil not finding a single peek here, and he is in a tough position as this time goes by. And Tianki holding the angle, and he gets back in the game at least. Well covered there.
I was giving him heat, but I didn't need to. Where Slowy was, he was when Slowy was fighting mid, he was already close Ivy, but he decided to run all the way back mid. That the cities didn't decide to swarm Slowy was what made the terrorists win the round, you know, because it bought time and then Slowy got the 2 picks. And he was never really in a 3v1 fight because they came out so slowly, you know, didn't really swarm him. Obviously they didn't know that Tianki wasn't close to trade.
Yeah, and I mean, just jumping around your attack book with 2 really, really great picks here towards that Ivy area, weakening that outside bomb side quite significantly. Do have 2 players still holding it down, so you know, quite a bit lost, but I mean, Big 5 should be able to just wait this out and not give away any city sort of advantage, or at least allow energy to get back in this game. They've already been starved here. They've got nothing but 3 flashes and a decoy. It's going to come down to what Dweezil could do with this AWP, but it looks like they're looking to do some sort of outside squeeze. Missed him. Very aggressive mid main control here. Does manage to get the better of Spartan, which was a bit strange. And yeah, moving back towards that inside bomb side. Dweezil very, very aggressive on this angle, and he doesn't get the shot. Are they going to follow up? They do. They get the kill there. Moving on, that inside flank gets picked up though. 2v3 situation here. Retake, very, very delayed retake to say the least. And yeah, Big 5 got the advantage just slowly with another great pick there towards the rotator on Zig, and yeah, leaving Mistim in a 1v3 scenario.
A very tough 1v3.
Yeah, definitely, and Slowy just holding that. They're not aware that he could be out just yet. But Slowy doesn't spot him there. Mistim doesn't spot his counterpart either, and it's
yeah, he's looking for gifts. If there's no gifts, let's see.
Lightus is bringing.
He's fighting.
Oh wow! And he gets the kill. That's insane. Well, Mistim gets picked off there, and Big 5
and the money's been
here.
reset now, so that was a very important round for Big 5 to win, because they had no money. If they lost, well, obviously they would have lost.
They would lie up. They would in no matter what at this point.
Yeah,
but I mean,
winning.
Just put so much more pressure on. We definitely could be. This is.
It's not throwing this pistol round, boys.
Yeah. No. 100%.
So they should be playing safe, expecting some
sort of
like
aggression,
a push mid, where it looks like ADM and players are going towards ladder.
Like they're putting numbers towards ladder here, and I would be surprised if Big 5 actually give them anything to. They should have a feeling that the economy might be low, but you know, discipline should just keep you away from doing that. Inside control Spartan with Flash, going to clear up the slowest area. Found nothing in return, so you know.
Let's check out these mid there, huh? Check mid. We got Dweezil and Raid double stacking in the mid.
But does it matter, Corey? Does it matter? Ultimately, this inside hit is taking place now. Spartan pre-buying the angles. Mistim does catch him off, though. Not tradable at all. Slowy manages to pick up the trade. Tianki's already all out of Zig. They're not expecting him here. Oof. And doesn't manage to convert the frag there, but a lot.
Box going back to get it. Dweezil picking off Lightus, who was in T-spawn.
It's a wild spot to be this late in the round, but I mean, makes it happen.
It's definitely a T round here, but Dweezil getting this off, is it going to play a factor coming up in this next round? Well, because we all know Dweezil could just pop off next round. But will he save it? Obviously, they're going to hunt for him now.
I imagine they've got nothing to. They got nothing to lose at this point. They can all buy.
They got money to buy next round. Yeah, go for Undersboy.
So, making a lot of noise here. Slowly the spread out comes. Tianki spotting that CT, has a feeling that he's there, but Dweezil, wiser to it, he's just waiting towards that Ivy position. Probably heard him go, so you can follow him around here and probably get in between them. But it seems like he's just holding it. Yeah, that's the worst case scenario, and hopefully he doesn't make it too costly in rounds to come.
I didn't want him to look ladder there. He must just stay here and live. He's watching his. Oh, he has Tianki close. He'll live for sure. His father's got live. So let's see.
15-13. He carries this off into the next round, and we have yeah.
This is chance one at shutting out the game for Energy.
Agree. This is and I have, you know, is Dweezil going to go for some sort of aggressive peak? What is he going to get up to this round?
He likes this Ivy. I wonder if he'll do a crazy Ivy thing.
Looks like a fast outside here. Light is going really quickly. I don't know. Ooh, just froze there for a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it. Good call. Nope. Nope.
Doesn't get anything from it here. ADM spamming from the side. Suddenly, Big Five's pushing him to be slowed down quite a bit now, and yeah, spread out quite defensively.
Dweezil seen someone in mid. He didn't take the shot though.
Yeah, not committing to it. Knows that it's a difficult one, missed him.
Ivies.
And
it was deep Ivy that he picked him, so he knows there's not two. He knows there's not going to be like a surround on outside where they coming out mid Ivy ladder.
The triple threat split from yeah, but again, Big Five choosing not to aggress in this little man area. Lighters is stuck behind the blue train, and Spartan Edge is closer towards this inside bomb site, but the CT's spread across the map. 3-2 split here.
I think they're going to wait.
Shenanigans.
Let Lighters make a play.
Oh!
Go inside.
Whoa! What
spam.
a spam!
Slow.
Dweezil. That was insane. What a timing. Spartan gets the opening frag here on the inside bomb site. 4v4. Again, he's got position. The ADM trades him out here. Rain on the bomb site, playing around the smoke here from the T's, and beautiful stuff. He sees the rotation back.
ADM's
the jig is
pushing
up.
the top here with slow. He's planting at the back. Okay, you got it in down in time without a
and ADM gets that frag. They gotta be well aware of Tuckwalk being there. Gets picked off. Dweezil closes out the round. We seem to have ourselves a third map here, Corey. And yeah, lovely hold there on train from the side of on Ian. They started off very strong. They finished strong. So yeah, good stuff. And guys, we're going to the third map.